what is going on? She's just deleted her Twitter. She's getting called out because it was exposed, because an interview got
What is going on in the WNBA right now? Caitlin Clark just shook the league to its core, and the Indiana Fever president is in full-blown panic mode. Deleted social media accounts, viral backlash, and shocking statements, it's chaos. By the end of this video, you'll see why Clark isn't just a star, she's rewriting the rules of women's basketball.
I'm not joking when I say this. Something's gone weirdly wrong. Like, we hired a freaking Chronically Online.
It all began when the Fever president, Kelly Kroskoff, made a tone-deaf remark comparing the team to Apple, essentially downplaying Clark's immense value. Fans erupted, social media exploded, and overnight, Kroskoff's account vanished without a word. No apology, no explanation.
Just gone.
The fans and the internet didn't forget.
Before, and I will say it again, Stephanie White, Amber Cox, Kelly Kroskoff, the Indiana Fever president, they were not ready. Now, Christine Brennan in her book confirmed the WNBA and the Indiana Fever did not realize what they were about to get themselves into with drafting Caitlin Clark, because the popularity they weren't prepared for and didn't see.
The Fever's relevance isn't in their executives, it's Caitlin Clark. Her presence fills arenas, boosts TV ratings, and makes merchandise fly off shelves. Yet, her own team president seemed intent on minimizing her significance, sparking outrage among fans who have supported the team through thick and thin. This isn't just optics, it's a trust issue.
Stephanie White, every single solitary move that you make is going to be scrutinized. Welcome to it.
Clark's rookie season has also been marked by questionable officiating. Game after game, she's been thrown around on the court. Yet her response is crystal clear. Focus on the game, protect teammates, and stay resilient. Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's leading a movement.
I know I would mess up all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that your job is easy, but when it is a simple call right in front of your face multiple times, what are you doing?
In San Francisco tomorrow, you're on the Las Vegas Strip. What can the Las Vegas expect from Sophie?
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna be me. I don't go in there trying to predetermine anything. I'm dialed in. I need to focus on hitting my shots, making sure I'm executing the schemes right. I'm not focused on the extracurricular activities. And you know what? During that, it was just part of the game. I think the refs had a lot to do with that. It was a build-up for a couple of years now of them just not protecting, the star player of the WNBA. And so at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my teammates. That's what I do. And I'm a team player, so.
Enter Sophie Cunningham, self-declared bodyguard of Caitlin Clark. Her uncut podcast monologues have gone viral, criticizing both opponents and her own team's front office for undermining Clark's contributions. Fans call it a declaration of war. Every statement, every clip spreads like wildfire on TikTok, X, and YouTube.
It was an intentional foul and it was meant to send a message. It turned into a scuffle and I don't think anybody wanted that. But the way that the game went and how egregious the referees were and how they were not protecting players, and they especially weren't protecting the #1 player in this league, the biggest draw in this league, which is Caitlin Clark, and they continue to not do that. To me, this was not a dirty play. This was making a statement because the referees didn't do their damn job. This would not have happened at the end of the game if the referees did their job during the first play. If the referees did their job, not just the first play, every single play leading up to that. If the referees had control of the game, that is their only job. The referees' first job, their #1 job, is to protect their...
The controversy isn't limited to the front office. According to sources, some locker room members resent Clark's rise. But with fans and media backing her, Clark's influence is undeniable. The WNBA's culture war, viral sensations versus traditional veterans, is now playing out in Indiana, and it's intensifying by the day.
Sustain the growth and the interest level in the franchise. This is about the Indiana Fever. Yes, we have a foundational player in Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston, and we're going to continue to add to that. But I want this team to be the leader in the country, and a brand, an enduring brand, like Apple or something. Clark
is more than a player. She's an economic powerhouse. Her presence alone has increased attendance, boosted merchandise sales, and made Fever games must-watch TV. Losing her, or failing to properly recognize her value, would be catastrophic for the team and the WNBA as a whole.
Look here.
What the WNBA is doing with Caitlin Clark is the equivalent of the NBA doing this to Michael Jordan in 1986. It just doesn't make sense to me. You are biting the hand that feeds you. Mind you, without Caitlin...
Fans were not silent. Season ticket holders, social media warriors, and casual viewers alike flooded platforms denouncing Kroskoff's comments. Clark supporters aren't just vocal, they're a force. This public pressure could reshape the league's approach to star players forever. Caitlin Clark's rise is a warning and an opportunity. The WNBA must adapt, recognize its stars, and modernize how it values its players. This is about far more than one rookie. It's about the league's future. Can they evolve before it's too late? Clark is a movement, a phenomenon, a force of nature. With fans, teammates, and viral advocates behind her, she's setting new standards in women's basketball. And while controversy surrounds her, it only highlights her unmatched influence on the sport. Caitlin Clark has just sent shockwaves through the WNBA. Deleted social media accounts, a viral backlash, and the Indiana Fever president in panic mode. This isn't just a controversy, it's a revolution. Stick around as we break down what really happened, why the league is in chaos, and why Clark's influence is rewriting women's basketball forever. It all started when Indiana Fever president Kelly Kroskoff made a tone-deaf comment comparing the team to Apple, essentially minimizing Caitlin Clark's value. Fans erupted. Social media exploded. And then, overnight, Kroskoff's account vanished. No apology. No explanation. Just gone. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's the lifeblood of the Fever. Sold-out arenas, skyrocketing TV ratings, and merchandise flying off the shelves. Yet, her own president tried to downplay her influence. The fans didn't take it lightly, and neither did her supporters. Clark's rise hasn't been smooth. From intentional fouls to questionable officiating, she's faced targeted aggression on the court. Sophie Cunningham, her unofficial bodyguard, called it targeted chaos. These aren't mere rookie hazing incidents, they're systematic attempts to test her resilience. Sophie Cunningham didn't just defend Clark, she exposed the front office's failures on her podcast, going viral in the process. This wasn't an emotional outburst. Insiders say it was premeditated, a response to Kroskoff's remarks. Fans called it a declaration of war. The Fever is divided. Some executives cling to old control structures, seeing Clark as a threat. Others recognize her as the future. Fans, players, and even rival coaches notice it. This is more than drama. It's a culture clash unfolding in Indiana. Clark isn't just changing the Fever, she's transforming the WNBA. Her influence drives attendance, TV ratings, and revenue. Without her, the league loses its brightest star and its most marketable asset. Losing her would be catastrophic. Fans didn't stay silent. Season ticket holders, social media warriors, and casual viewers alike condemned Kroskoff's remarks. The support for Clark has grown into a movement, a collective demand for recognition and respect. If this were the NBA, a star like LeBron or Steph Curry would be protected at all costs. Clark faces a double standard. She's the reason anyone watches WNBA games, yet executives treat her like a benchwarmer. This isn't just unfair, it's unsustainable. Caitlin Clark has done more than dominate on the court. She's challenged the league, exposed failures, and united fans and players behind her. Will the WNBA adapt, or will Clark take her talents elsewhere? The world is watching, and Clark isn't slowing down. The Europe contract controversy highlights a larger issue: opportunity gaps in the WNBA. MVP players like A'ja Wilson, despite their achievements, haven't received comparable offers. Success doesn't always translate into financial reward at home. Caitlin's challenges aren't just with rival players. Her own team, the Indiana Fever, has failed to show meaningful support. Injuries, public ridicule, and indifference have left her isolated. This lack of support raises questions. If a star player doesn't feel safe or supported by her own team, can the league retain its brightest talent?